Hi there, it's Ruth at Artful Stampin with a weekend ramble, and I have to apologise because it's actually gone past the weekend. It is now Monday. I've had a bit of a busy last week and a busy weekend, so I'll go ahead and tell you all about that while showing you some of my creations of this last week. Okay, so last Tuesday, my eldest son in the evening went off for his Easter camp, which the church that I'm a member of organised, and my other son, who wouldn't normally qualify for that age group, was invited to go as well. So they went off and had great fun doing that. Then on the Wednesday and the Thursday and the Friday, I actually went to the venue of where they were holding the camp and did some crafting with some kids. So I will show you in a minute what the things that I did with them. Okay, but first of all, I want to show you this card that I made here. This was following the Colour Q colours set by the Colour Q Challenge blog, and if you're ever in need of some colour inspiration, I do recommend that you go to that website. Every week they post a new palette of colours that you can choose to follow, and don't worry if you haven't actually got the exact colours that they have. As long as it's as close as you can get, you can enter their challenge. So this was one that I made, and this is actually a retired colour here, but I still have the ink, so I actually inked up some Whisper White cardstock and then punched it out to create this colour here. I'm just trying to remember what colour it's called. If you just hold on a second. Coastal Cabana, that's it, Coastal Cabana. Really, really lovely colour actually. Yeah, so this was a card I made on Periscope, so if you don't follow me on Periscope, do hop along to that, use that. If you do use that app, find me Artful Stampin on there. Okay, this is a card that I've just made for this month's challenge that I have set on my blog. So I'm not actually going to tell you much about it because if you're my newsletter subscriber, then you're going to be getting a link to an exclusive video giving you more detail about how I made this card. So it's just a little teaser, so if you don't subscribe to my newsletter, please hop over to artfulstampin.co.uk and sign up for my newsletter today, and you'll be getting information about how I made this card in the week. Right, so on to Easter camp. So there were about 25 or so children at Easter camp, mainly boys, with a few girls, and then out of those few girls, some of them wanted to come and do some crafting. So I provided lots and lots of paper flowers and some frames that I managed to get hold of. A friend of mine was donated some, and I managed to get a whole box of really gorgeous frames that I keep ready for doing craft projects like this. And this is the one my daughter made. One of the flowers has fallen off because unfortunately she didn't use my hot glue gun. She just used glue that she could get hold of. So I need to re-glue that back on. There we go. And she just chose these colours and just things that she liked doing. Anyway, this craft is just really good fun to do. The kids just love having a good old rummage and loving learning new techniques. So I was showing them how to, spiralise these flowers and scrunch up and layer and so on. So yeah, that was really, really good fun. Then the other thing that we made, and last week on one of my periscopes I was how to go colouring in some of the Stampin' Up images here. This is from the birthday blossoms stamp set. These floral images, and the words are from a retired stamp, and then I coloured them in using pro markers because I felt that they would be a bit more waterproof. Now I need to actually iron this to make sure that it is properly waterproof, but the results are just really lovely, so I do hope that I'm able to iron it and make it washable. Okay, and then this is a gorgeous swallowtail butterfly stamp, the really, really huge one. As you can see from the size of my hands, it's quite a big one, and that's just such a joy to colour in that one. So that was really good fun, and the kids really enjoyed having a go at this. This is the one my daughter did. She likes to also draw herself, and you can see that she's tried to copy, look, she's tried to copy the one up there, and she's made quite a good job of it, the little details and things. And then she's also drawn her own flower there. So she's becoming quite the little crafter. Okay, and this was another one I did. These aren't Stampin' Up! Stamps, but these are by another company that I used to really love purchasing. Actually, I think, yeah, their stamps have kind of changed recently, so I haven't been so enticed to buy from them. But I really like this cute little character here. And then this is actually a retired Stampin' Up! Stamp that I tracked down a few years ago. I managed to get it on eBay. So, yeah. Cute little thing. Anyway, I haven't got anything else on the other side of that. Last week was really good fun. Had great time getting to know some of the children, some that I already knew, some that I didn't know, and met up with some old friends. Then my sister and her children arrived on Thursday, and had great fun with them as well. And then we had our Easter family service actually last Sunday rather than actually on Easter Day, and had a great time of fellowshipping together. So it's now Monday, and my sister's gone home. I'm feeling a little bit weary. I fear that I've got a little bug of some sort, so I've been resting up, but hopefully going to be back in the swing of it tomorrow as my kids go back to school. And I've got a friend coming over because we're going to be doing some more finalising of our planning of our retreat in May. So we've got this crafty retreat planned, and lots of yummy things to do and give to the ladies who are coming to that. Right, well, thank you for joining me. Sorry it's a bit of a short one this week, and sorry it's a bit late as well, but hopefully I'll be back into the swing of things this following week when the children are back in school. Okay, thank you for joining me today, and don't forget to subscribe to by going to artfulstampin.co.uk to get my newsletter, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube videos, please do so now, and do check out what other videos I have. This is my weekend ramble, so this is where I talk a little bit more than normal, but I do have lots of other video tutorials available on my channel. Okay, take care and goodbye for now.